Replacing your computer's spinning disk drive with a solid-state drive can significantly improve its performance, as well as reducing its power consumption and even how noisy it can be. In this video, we'll take you through the steps you'll need to replace your computer's hard drive with a new SSD. Although we'll be working with a laptop, the same points are valid when swapping disks on a desktop computer. The first task is to perform some housekeeping on your system, clearing out any files you may no longer need, emptying the recycle bin, and ensuring that everything is working properly. At this point, do check whether your data will fit onto your new SSD, particularly as it might be smaller than the hard drive it's replacing. Next, you'll need to attach your new SSD to your computer, and the easiest way to do this is by putting it into an external caddy. The faster the interface, the quicker the data transfer process will be, so opt for USB 3, FireWire 800 or eSATA if your system supports them. Once your SSD is connected, mounted and visible to your system, the next step is to copy your hard drive contents onto it. For this you'll need some disk drive cloning software, such as Norton Ghost or the free CloneZilla Live. These tools enable fast and easy data migration by transferring the entire contents of your old drive, including the operating system files, over to your new SSD. This process may take a while, depending upon how much data you have to transfer. Once the disk clone is complete, it's now time to swap over the drives. First, shut down your computer, unplug it from its power source, and if applicable, remove the battery. Finally, make sure you find a clear space to work in. Instructions on how to locate and access the disk bay inside the computer will vary from machine to machine, but should be available on the manufacturer's website. It might be as simple as unscrewing an easy access panel on the side of the system chassis. For other systems, it might be necessary to remove the whole bottom of the body. Carefully removing the old hard drive, replace it with the new SSD, taking pains to ensure that any cables and screws are securely fastened once again as you put the machine back together. Having reassembled the computer and plugged it back into its power source, it's time to boot it up and see what happens. If all of the steps have been followed carefully and successfully, the system should start as normal, but faster. When the operating system has loaded, try performing some tests. Open applications, browse web pages, or even play a game. All being well, the only difference you should notice is how much faster your computer now performs, all thanks to its new solid-state drive. And finally, if the caddy you used earlier is compatible with your old hard drive, you can reuse them both to make yourself a handy external portable disk drive.